We're in the Aga Khan Museum in Toronto, standing in front of a case that holds one of the most celebrated Iranian paintings. But this is not a painting that was meant to be seen in isolation. This was originally a folio, a page in a very large book.
It is from the manuscript of Shahnameh, Book of Kings, which was dedicated for Shah Tahmasp, who was the second ruler of Safavid dynasty in Iran in early 16th century.
And that dynasty was especially important because it had reunited Iran, which had been fragmented immediately before. What's being represented here is this first kingdom that was so harmonious that we might even look at it as a kind of paradise.
We have different physiognomy. So we have Central Asian looking faces, we have brown faces. It was important for Sultan Muhammad to depict many variety as possible who are included in the Court of Kayumars.
So what we're looking at is the first kingship, one that is described as being a place of harmony, so much so that even the wild animals are tame. And if you look closely, you can see a man holding a lion.
This is the depiction of harmony, but on the other hand, maybe we should go back and ask ourselves who was Kayumars for the Iranian history. And Shahnameh is a book which was written by Firdausi, and it was important for him to document after the Arabic invasion with the fear, so we are losing our tradition and we are going to be introduced into another culture, and then how we can protect and support our own culture. So this was the main idea of Firdausi. Kayumars is in that regard is very important because Kayumars is immortal, mythological king, but he decides to give up his immortality. He has the same equal quality and importance when we compare with Adam.
The highest figure is Kayumars. He is at the top of a triangle of figures and seems to almost float above the landscape. The composition here is so complicated, and there are so many figures that are within it, but our eye always goes back to the king.
He is sitting on the throne, but behind him is the cave. So this is the beginning of human civilization. When I look at Kayumars and this peaceful, harmonious painting, I see his dedication for humans. So he has chosen, and then he dedicates himself for human society. And then looking at in a painting, which is a part of a manuscript dedicated to educate the next generation rulers how to behave, how to become a good ruler and celebrate justice, it is a really fantastic decision that we should be grateful for that. And we have contemporaneous sources which explain Sultan Muhammad was working on this magnificent painting more than 3 years. And I think we should celebrate it and take time and look at it in depth.